early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing now, Ward. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Titans on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 7. Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10.
In motion right is Tate. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Left side, he's got Robinson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 10.
Now Ward. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Tate. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Cody Barton on the stop. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Eagles.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Bigsby. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
On 3rd down, they go with Shipley. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A gain of 8 and a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Shipley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Hurts going to keep it running right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This from 36 yards out. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
On 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
32.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Eagles, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Get ready to shake it. I went deaf on it. Break it. Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more shows. Ever since you left me, more diamonds, more gold, more motion, more. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
You gonna have to splurge on it.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and our home team. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys falling in the season opener, getting a second straight road game to start the season. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys also fell in the opener a week ago, so we've got a couple of teams here desperately wanting to avoid an 0-2 start. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 20.